in the town where I was born.
My name is Eric Baudet, and I'm the current team captain for Team Submariner. And I'm going to describe to you today a little bit about our project and how it works. First of all, our submarine is broken down into two components, the above water and below water portions. The above water portion is made up of the user interface box, battery, and a video game controller. The below water portion is simply the submarine and all of its internal components. I'm going to give you a quick overview as to the mechanical components of our submarine, and then I'll turn it over to Bobby Grace to explain the electronics portion. A poorly constructed sentence where I suggested the code be turned on has left me banned from ever fiddling with or explaining electronics again. The submarine works by streaming live video from the camera located inside the submarine back to a monitor located on the user interface box on the surface. This way, the controller standing above water can see everything from the perspective of the submarine. By using the video game controller attached to the user interface box, they can drive the submarine forwards, backwards, turn left or right, straight up, straight down, pitch down or pitch up, all with different combinations of the motors located on the outside of the submarine. The submarine body is made of a compressed air accumulator tank with one end cut off and a collar welded around the outside. By using 15 bolts around the outside and a red rubber gasket, a faceplate is attached, allowing the camera to see out the front. We chose 15 bolts because we like to screw bolts on and off, and it's super fun. That's a lie. Here's Bobby to tell you more about the internal wizardry, otherwise known as electronics.
Hi, I'm Bobby Grace, one of the 3 computer engineers on Team Sub-Optical. One of the major challenges we faced when designing our submarine was how to communicate between the surface and the submarine, and how to transmit power to the submarine. We ended up with a tether coming out of the submarine, running to the surface, which transmits both power and our control signals. The brains of the submarine are 2 Raspberry Pis, one located on the surface, the other located on the submarine. The Raspberry Pi is a small, cheap computer which we use to interpret control signals from our controller, communicate with the camera on board the submarine, control the motors, and send live video to the surface. All of this is accomplished with 2 separate programs written in C++, along with a small network protocol so the Raspberry Pis can communicate over standard Ethernet. For motor control, 4 H-bridges were designed and built, one for each motor. An H-bridge allows us to spin a motor in either direction using a control signal from the Raspberry Pi. This allows us to maneuver the sub in any direction we want. On the submarine, all electronic components are housed on a shelf which can be removed if any maintenance needs to be performed. The camera also sits on this shelf, which gives it a good vantage point from the submarine.
And from all of us on Team Submariner, thanks for watching.